Auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. My dear students, my dear viewers, a young birds, the future of our society, our this nation. From last few days, we are discussing the topic the many and the none, topic number 8 of your syllabus 11th English. Now today we will proceed, we will start, we will touch the remaining portion of this particular topic, many and the none. Though it concerns all of us, biodiversity is most directly related to everyday lives of India's ecosystem people. The word biodiversity means biological diversity means the variety and variability of life on our earth, whether it is plants, it is animals, whatsoever. It is the variety of every kind of species which are present, the variety and variability of life on our planet, on our earth. Now, in this para, the writer says that this biological diversity is a matter of concern. All of us means it's a matter of serious concern for every human being, because human beings are considered the most efficient one, is the most intelligent ones, who have the capacity of thinking and realizing what is bad and what is good. But it is very difficult, directly related to the everyday lives of India's ecosystem people. ये हमारी रोजमर्रा की जिंदगी के साथ वाबस्ता है. For example, hundreds of small farmers, fisher folk, herders and hunter-gatherers depend on the diversity of species, genetic varieties and ecosystem services for their livelihood and cultural lives. The writer says in this particular topic, we can call it the biodiversity. Any loss of it is direct attack on their survival. The people who are directly dependent upon these things are, if we lose species for our selfish means, we are directly attacked. Those people who are earning their livelihood, who are dependent upon these upon this biodiversity or upon these species. Diversity of species of animals and plants and microorganisms, even the microorganisms, is valuable to rural communities. Jagat Singh Chaudhary has rightly laid due stress on the diversity of species as of the greatest importance to the ecosystem people in the country. Means loss of biodiversity is linked to the survival of the common people of the particular area which faces such loss. This is so because this loss affects the interest of all the sections of population which depends on biodiversity. It is therefore imperative, it is therefore obligatory that a balance is struck between economic development and conservation of diverse life. Any loss of it is direct attack on the survival of common people. Diversity of species of plants and animals and even the microorganisms is valuable to rural communities. Jagat Singh Chaudhary of Kuman Himalayas has rightly said or laid due stress on the diversity of species as of greatest importance to the ecosystem people in country. In this topic, it has been realized that the biological diverse farming system are the future of our agriculture. Talking too much about high-tech biotechnology is not enough. We are talking about the biotechnology, but it is not enough. We should think about those persons who are wholly and solely dependent upon these species. The widespread biopiracy is danger. What is a biopiracy? Biopiracy, how does it affect a country? A simple question arises: what is a biodiversity? For age-old turmeric, age-old knowledge of turmeric, neem, and many other elements of biodiversity. Means those medicinal plants. The elements of biodiversity have been patented so that it becomes an exclusive field of corporate interest. The writers, both Bansuri Taneja and Ashish Kothari, call this theft of biodiversity or biopiracy. Biopiracy means theft of medicinal plants. It has been adverse effect on the country. The writer says that this biopiracy has an adverse effect on the country because the traditional agricultural products are allowed to be used for corporate progress. It has been realized that biological diverse farming system are the future of our agriculture. The widespread biopiracy is in danger, so it has to be stopped. Every individual interests must be subordinate to the corporate interest for the well-being of humanity. The writers at last say that it is undoubtedly true that India has benefited from commercialization and globalization. This fact must not lead us to ignore the bad, but this fact must not lead the human beings to ignore the bad effects of globalization and commercialization. The interests of the majority of Indians, the interests of the majority of people who are living in India, we are particularly the people of India, should not be ignored. The writer said that we shall have to strike a balance between economic development and conservation of biodiverse life. If this is not done, our survival will be at stake. Settle the native American chief has rightly said once that when all the eagles and fishes are gone and the waters killed by pollution, only then people will realize that money cannot be eaten. This message is that American chief's message is that we must not ignore the need for sustaining species like eagles, fish, plants, and animals. Though commercialization and globalization should not be allowed to interfere with the conservation of species. This is all about beta. Dear students, this is all about the topic many and the none, or we can say it is directly this topic is about the biodiversity. Hope you people understand it. Thanks. Have a nice day.